Alright, so I am back at work on this section of my property. I've gotten this cleaned out here. It was all just wood. Well, it used to be a huge pile of wood here. Getting her close. I am going to attempt to move this nice big log right here today. Get that out of my way. But first, I need to come in with the tractor and move all of these old piles of split logs or split firewood. A nice little pile of not split firewood right there. I'm just going to push it out of my way for today because I want to make some progress in this area and get this filled in with some dirt that I am digging out from. I'll take you around and show you. Nice little walk. So I am trying to get down to the base of these trees. Years before I ever even bought the property, what looks like happened is they came in with a bulldozer and just dumped dirt, just piled the dirt right up against these trees. So now I'm trying to remove that dirt, probably putting it right back where it originally started from, because I am just taking it right up over there and dumping it. But I'm going to get down closer to the base of these trees, what used to be trees, to these stumps, and cut them off. Get them closer to the ground. This is where my chicken coop is going to go, and I am about ready to start building my chicken coop. As soon as I get this leveled out a little bit more, right in here, I want to get that leveled out, get that dug down a little bit more, right up around this way, get all of this. I won't be able to do anything with this cottonwood. That cottonwood stump is just going to stay until it rots away. But I'm going to dig right around here, get it all leveled out, and there is a stump right there that I'm going to get dug out. So with that stump and that stump and that stump pretty much removed and dug around a little bit more, that will be about the area for my chicken coop. And that way, when I come up in here with my tractor, I can just come right around this direction in between these two stumps, because that stump pretty much it's pretty rotten, but right now it's just going to stay. I don't have time to work on it. And this stump I have to let rot some more. I'm going to cut into this with my, put a dull chain on my saw, and I'll cut into that root, and I will cut into that root. And the rest of it I'm just going to let rot away until I can bump it with my tractor and eventually break it off. Or I get tired of it and I'll dig around it. But for right now, this year, it's staying. I don't have time to mess with those stumps. And I do not have the money to rent an excavator to rip those stumps out. I'm not that rich. I have to do it the old man's way. Dig it out by hand. I can use my little tractor to get done what I want, but I don't want to tear my tractor up by trying to rip out a stump that is too big for it to remove. So I need that tractor to not be broken, because that tractor makes it really handy for my sawmill. Not want to wrestle those logs without my tractor. I just would not want to do it. So that's a good reason why I don't want to tear up my tractor doing things that my tractor was never designed to do. Sure what to do with this landmark right here. That stump is going nowhere. Maybe I could wait till winter and start it on fire, but then the fire would get down into the roots and smolder all winter long, and come summer I'd have a forest fire on my hands. Not gonna happen. It's just a landmark. That one and that stump right back there. Right there, that stump right there, that's a landmark also. For right now at least. Too much work to try to remove. The root system on it is some small trees almost. They're so big. And that certainly looks different now, doesn't it? Made quite a bit of progress today. I was able to move that big log over here, get it out of my way from over by my garden area. So that's nice. I'm glad my tractor was able to at least get it off the ground enough to get it over here. I got that area cleaned out, got some of the roots out of there, made it so I can drive the tractor up and around to make it easier to get into this and get this dug out. I got that. Threw an old chain on my saw and I dug around as much as I could with the shovel and by hand, and then I just cut chunks out. Now I'm thinking that it's probably loose enough that I can hopefully push on it and see if I can push on it and get it to break free. Hopefully that'll work. And then I will do the same thing with this stump. Just dig around, cut enough of the roots off that I can get her to break free. Like I said earlier, not worried about the cottonwood. I'll dig around it just so it'll help get things rotting a little bit faster. But pretty much just gonna leave it for this year. Kind of right on the border of where I wanted to put my chicken run, so I'm just gonna scoot it this way enough that I miss that tree root, those roots off of that, and just right along here is where I'm gonna have that chicken run. So it will be nice getting close to start building. Get this down just a little bit more once I get these tree roots out. Dump a little bit of dirt in here to level it out, and I'll be ready to go with my build. Nice. All right, so this will be the end of my Sunday night video for getting my stumps out. I worked pretty hard today on removing those two stumps there this afternoon, and there you see I just have one left. It flies pretty close to under the radar. Probably still hand dig around that one and just cut it off close to the ground. The other two stumps I did totally remove as much as I could, which required me to do a lot of digging. So then I came in with the tractor and dug back into the bank some more. Got a little bit more dirt over by my garden area. I have a lot of roots still hanging out here that I have to pick up, cut off, and throw into my burn pile and get them drying out. But I am now ready to set down my first blocks for the chicken coop. The little pillars that I will build the chicken coop off of so that the chicken coop isn't sitting on the ground. Ooh, cottonwood. Stuff is everywhere right now. This, I'm pretty happy with how this is going to turn out. Maybe come in with the tractor one more time and dump another couple buckets of dirt right there. Just pull it out of the bank and dump it back here a little bit to level all this off before I start building the chicken coop. But that stump right there is just going to be inside the chicken coop. Fencing. And that stump is going to be outside. And I believe that stump right there would be outside also. But I do kind of want to take it down. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it altogether. There's another stump right behind it, but I don't want to do too much digging close to this birch tree because I would kind of like to keep that birch tree alive. See if I can keep it alive at this point. So, and I don't want to do a lot of digging back by that spruce tree. It doesn't look like it's doing the best, but I'm still hoping it'll pull through. Being as how all the trees that were blocking the sun are gone from around it now. But yep, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. I have to go to work tomorrow, so I am going to call it quits for tonight. And as always, thank you for watching Not So Remote Alaska. And may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.